everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home, and today is the very exciting Christmas edition of the Goodwill Challenge. And this is always hosted by Hillary from my so-called home, and I'm so excited to be participating this Christmas because I saw her do this last Christmas, and I hadn't set up my YouTube channel yet, but I did go out thrifting with $5 and came home with some pretty awesome stuff that I still totally love. So this is my first time actually participating and making a video about it. So anyway, I found a few things, but before I show you, I have to tell you a story. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted a picture of some Goodwill tags, like the price tags, while I was in Portland thrifting with my sister-in-law and my future sister-in-law. And I was shocked, you guys, at how expensive the thrift stores were in downtown Portland. Now, if you're from the Portland area and you know where to thrift where it's not totally a ripoff, please let me know in the comments below, because I go and visit my family down in the Portland area a couple times a year, and it would be really nice to know where to thrift. So, yeah, please let me know in the comments if you know, because I was like, I picked up a pair of shoes, I was like, oh, these are totally awesome, Nathan would love these, and I flip them over, 50 bucks for a used pair of shoes, and the brand wasn't even that amazing, to be honest. So, not the best thrifting experience. So when I got home, I was like, darn, okay, so now I need to make time to go to another thrift store. So I waited till we got back from Portland, and I went to our local senior center thrift store, and they weren't going to put out their Christmas decorations, which is weird, until December 3rd. Why? I don't know. So I went December 3rd as soon as they opened, and it was packed. I'm kidding. I'm not even kidding. Like, I could had to squeeze my arms in like this because there were so many people. It's a small thrift store. It was packed. I stood in line for about 20 minutes to check out, which at a small thrift store is kind of crazy. And but the thing is that their prices are amazing, and you guys will see. The challenge is always to spend $5 or less at a thrift store. I only spent $2.27 including tax. So I didn't get the receipt because they were so packed. I just think they just kind of tossed it. They didn't even give it to me, but you know, I promised. It was only $2.27. So let me show you what I got. The first thing, it's kind of big, so I'm going to lean back, is this huge like tinsel covered wreath. And this was only $1.50. And my first thought when I saw it was, oh, this would be really easy because it's styrofoam, to take this off and kind of redo it however I wanted. You know, it's a really large wreath form, basically, for $1.50. That's a good price. But I actually have a tinsel wreath similar to this that I made last year that I put in my entryway, and I'll be showing you guys my full Christmas house tour next week. But anyway, so I think I might actually leave it on. I'll show you guys what I decide to do. And then I also got this little wreath. I had a spot in mind for that big one, and I was afraid it was going to be too big, so I grabbed another wreath just in case. And I'm glad I did, because it turns out it was too big. But this one, it's seen better days. It's like old and kind of like dusty and bent in a lot of places. So I'm going to have to kind of clean it up and maybe kind of, I don't know, liven up some of this really tired looking stuff, or just remove it and kind of reshape the greenery. This one was only 50 cents. And then I found, there was a ton of ornaments, and there were so many people, I just grabbed the first thing that I saw that I liked and got in line because I was overwhelmed. But I grabbed this little like flocked deer. And I was thinking about Abby from Little Red Buttons. She's been doing all those little like vignettes with her little cloches, and she's got like fake snow, and she puts the deer and the bottle brush cheese in there, and I don't know, I just love that, and I had that in mind when I grabbed this. I don't have a cloche, but I have an idea for how I'm going to use this. So anyway, that's all I got, and I'm going to give you small glimpses of where and how I'm putting these in my house, because I want to give my full tour later, and I don't want to like give away too much of what I'm doing, although I'm sure you can see behind me a lot of my decor. It's gonna happen. So anyway, let me show you what I do with these. Alright, so this was that super tired wreath. I just like straightened all the branches that were bent, gave it a good wipe down. I removed everything except for this little cluster of embellishment to make it look a little bit more intentional. And it's right up against the ceiling. I'm not going to show you anything else of this area, but just show you kind of how I brought that back to life. Here's the tinsel wreath. I kept the tinsel on, and I just kind of used what I had to make a little embellishment. I used a lot of black and white in my decor, as you'll see soon. But I had these, and then these little berries and this pine cone. Sorry, the lighting's really bad for having a dark day. It's like gonna snow, hopefully. But anyway, those pine cones and the little berries there, I pulled off of that other wreath that was really sad. So I gave those little pieces a new place to live. Here's my deer. Let's call him Bambi. He's hanging out by a tree on a shelf, but you won't know where right now. But anyway, that's how I kind of like created that feeling with the bottle brush tree and fake snow kind of feeling that I love that Abby does. I just kind of set it in front of a tree I had, and maybe someday I'll find a cloche and can do that same look. But anyway, that's it. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I hope you will take the time to go and check out everyone else's Goodwill treasures that they've found in this year's Christmas challenge. Hillary, thanks again for hosting this. I always look forward to these, and I will see you guys again soon. Stay tuned next week for my Christmas tour. Bye!